Class 10. Now, what is position vector of mid point? Okay, if in the question they will ask find the position vector of middle point or mid point, then formula is a vector plus b vector by 2. Two vectors are always given to you. You will just add that one and divide by 2. You will get mid point. Okay, position vector of mid point. Now, if there is a concept of trisection, means suppose that AB is the point and P and Q are the internal points of AB. At that time, how you will find position vector of P? So position vector of P is equals to 1 into A vector. Suppose that this here it is A vector and here it is B vector. So whatever, if you want to find position vector of P, it means that 1 into A vector plus 2 into B vector. Why? Because see, how many parts are there? 3 parts are there. Total is 3 parts, and we are finding P. Means we are going up to 1 part. So it means that 1 into A vector plus 2. And how much left from P to B? 2 parts left. It means 2 into B vector by 1 plus 2. Okay, we will add this. We will find right total part. Okay. So that is why I am getting position vector of P equals to 1 into A vector plus 2 into B vector by 1 plus 2. You have done this type of formula in straight line, I think. M A vector plus N B vector by M plus N. Means if ratio is given in 1:2 form and they are saying it is trisecting, at that time you use this formula in straight line. Same if you want to find position vector of Q. Q is here, okay? So Q is here. If you will see from here, you are finding for Q. If you will see from the point A, you are going 1 part, 2 part. That is why you multiply by 2. And from Q to B only 1 part. That is why you multiply by 1. And you can write 2 plus 1 or 1 plus 2. It will not change because 3 will remain 3 only, whether you will plus 1 plus 2 or 2 plus 2. That is why written position vector of Q equals to 2A vector plus 1B vector by 2 plus 1. Okay. Class 12, we short answer pack question. Question number 11. The position vector of the point A and B are 4i cap minus 3j cap plus 5k cap and minus 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 2k cap respectively. Find the position vector of the middle point of the line segment AB. Okay, first I am doing 11.1, then I will do 11.2. So they are asking find the middle point of the position vector AB. Okay, now you know what is the formula of middle point? A vector plus B vector by 2. In this question, A vector is capital A and B vector is capital B. So what you will do? Position vector of middle point AB, line segment AB, A vector plus B vector by 2. A vector is 4i cap minus 3j cap plus 5k cap plus B vector is minus 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 2k cap. When you will open the bracket, it will come like this. Now 4i cap minus 2i cap will give you 2i cap, minus 3j cap plus 3j cap will cancel out, plus 5k cap plus 2k cap will give you 7k cap. This one is the correct answer, but in your book they are writing separately, means this 2 is coming with this also and in this also. So that 2 will cancel out and you will get I cap plus 7k cap by 2. This answer is also correct. You can keep up to here also. Okay, it's upon you. But if it will come in MCQ type question or something like this, at that time, if this option is given to you, then you have to separate it and you have to write I cap plus 7k cap by 2. Okay. Now class 12, see question number 11 part 2. It is written that the position vector of the point of trisection of the line segment AB. Trisection. So I am taking A and B line segment already given to you. I am taking let P and Q are the required trisection points. Okay, so what I have written, let P and Q are the required trisection points of AB line segment. Okay, clearly P divide P divides AB in the ratio 1:2. Why? Because P is here, so this part is one part and this part is consisting of two parts. That is why 1:2. Okay, ratio is 1:2. Therefore, position vector of P. I told you that this one will multiply with A and this 2 will multiply with B vector. So A vector already given in the question. A vector is minus 2I plus 3j plus 2k and B vector is 4I minus 3j plus 5k. When you will open, it will come minus 2I plus 3j plus 2k plus 8I minus 6j plus 10k. Minus 2I plus 8I will give you 6I plus 3j minus 6j will give you 3j plus 2k plus 10k will give you 12k. Now you have to separate, it means this 3 will go with all. So 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 2I, 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, minus j cap, 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12 plus 4 cap. So this is the answer number 1. Now we have to find position vector of Q. So what you will write, clearly no need to write this one, okay. Now you will write here. So rub this one. Clearly, Q divides AB in the ratio. Q divides AB in the ratio 2:1. Why? Because Q is here. So this portion consists of two portions. So this one is 2 and this one is 1. So 2:1. Therefore, position vector of Q, 2 will multiply with this and 1 will multiply with this. Only this one can change. First multiply 2 into minus 2I will give you minus 4I plus 6j cap plus 4k cap plus 4I minus 3j cap plus 5k cap by 3. Okay. Now minus 4I plus 4I will cancel out. 6j minus 3j will give you 3j cap plus 4k cap plus 5k cap will give you minus plus 9k cap divided by 3. Now this 3 will separate with j and k. 3 ones are 3 ones are. So I am getting j cap plus 3 ones are 3j cap. So when p is dividing, it is dividing another. At that time you are getting that answer, and now when Q is dividing, you are getting answer j cap plus 3k cap. Okay, copy this one. Now class 12, short answer, question number 16. First read the question. It is given, if AO vector plus OB vector equals to BO vector plus OC vector, show that the point A, B, C are collinear. Okay, so for showing the that these 3 points are collinear, we have to prove that there is one common point between these two vectors. Okay, means we have 3 vectors A, B, C. Any 2 vector will be common. How we will do that one? Now see, it is written AO vector plus OB vector equals to BO vector plus OC vector. Now what I am writing, OB vector I am writing first, then I am writing, in place of AO vector I am writing OA vector. Now you will ask why. Here O is nothing but with respect to origin we are taking. Okay, O means origin. So whenever you have origin 1, suppose that it is not here, suppose that this is not here. Okay, so if this is not here, so when we will change the place, then minus sign will come. I am showing you how. Now first I am writing OB vector, then in place of AO vector I am writing OA vector. Whenever I will change the place of origin and any vector, then one minus sign will come. Okay. Why I am changing? Because I know that AB vector, position of AB vector equals to OB vector minus OA vector. So position we know that whenever we have AB vector, its position will be B vector minus A vector. Now if you want to add O, means with respect to origin you are taking, at that time you have to add O in both the sides. Okay, understood? Again I am repeating, when I am writing AB vector, position of AB vector, I always write B vector minus A vector. If you are taking with respect to origin, then you have to add origin with both. Okay, before B and before A, but here we have AO. So I am changing their places, that is why I am giving minus sign. Again I am writing OC vector. Here it is BO, I am changing their places and I am writing minus sign. Because if I want to write position of BC vector, it will come C vector minus D vector. If I am taking with respect to O, because in the question they have given with respect to O, so I have to add O with both. So you can see OC vector minus OB vector. Here we have BO vector and OB vector. OC vector I am taking first and BO vector I am making it OB vector to make it BC vector. Okay. Now in place of OB vector minus OA vector I can write AB vector equals to OC vector minus OB vector I can write BC vector. Okay. Now if I want to give mod both sides I can give like I do squaring both sides. Okay. So if I will give mod B and B is the common point, okay, we can give mod, we can say that AB and BC both are equal. Of course, these both are equal, as well as B is the common point. You can see B is the common point, and if we have nothing means scalar, non-zero scalar is 1. Okay, so you know that for polynomial we have A vector equal to X B vector. See, A and B both are coming same, equal, they are saying equal. Okay, and yes, non-zero scalar is 1, and which point is common? B is common point, therefore you can say A, B, C are polynomial. Okay, complete this one. Now class 12, read long answer question number 10. In this one there are two parts. AC and BD are the diagonals of the parallelogram ABCD. AC and BD are the diagonals of a parallelogram ABCD. Prove that AC vector plus BD vector equals to 2BC vector. Okay, and one more is AC vector minus BD vector. AC vector minus BD vector equals to 2BC vector. Okay, so you have to prove. I am proving the first part, which is written AC vector plus BD vector equals to 2BC vector. Now I am telling you one more thing in vector, that if you have any parallelogram, suppose that I am doing here, this one is the parallelogram, we are writing A, B, C, D. Okay, so this one and this one are parallel and their vector will be opposite. It means that AB is equals to minus BC vector. Okay, this is the rule of vector, that in parallelogram AD and BC both are parallel, so they can equal. In class 9 you have done that if they are parallel they are equal. It means AB equals to BC, but if you will take with concept of vector, at that time AB vector is always equals to minus BC vector, means both will go in different direction. Okay, means it is coming here, it will come here, then it will go this side, then it will come this side. Okay, this is coming this side, then this, then this, then this. It means that also AB and BC, AB is equals to minus BC. Okay, why I am telling you? Because I am going to deal with that property of vector. Okay, now it is written in the question that BD and AC are the two diagonals of a parallelogram. So ABCD is a parallelogram and BD and AC are the diagonals of a parallelogram. First, in first one we have to prove AC vector plus BD vector equals to 2BC vector. I am taking in triangle ABC. Okay, means this triangle I am taking. We know that diagonal AC vector is equals to AB vector plus BC vector. Diagonal is sum of two sides of a parallelogram. So AC vector equals to AB vector plus BC vector, equation 1. Same I will take triangle BCD. BCD, the adjacent one. First I have taken this one ABC, then I am taking BCD. In BCD also BD is the diagonal. So BD vector equals to BC vector plus CD vector, equation 2. Okay. Now adding 1 and 2. When you will add 1 and 2, AC vector plus BD vector will add up and here LHS, RHS will add. It will give you AB vector plus BC vector plus DC vector plus CD vector. Okay. Now I have to prove that AC vector plus BD vector equals to 2BC. 2BC I got, but in place of CD or AB I have to remove this one. How I will remove? We know that CD or CD vector is equals to minus AB vector. Why? Because I told you that CD, where is CD? CD is this and AB is this, so they will go opposite sides. So in place of CD I can write minus AB. So in place of CD vector I am writing minus AB. Now plus AB vector minus AB vector will cancel out and you will get AC vector plus BD vector equals to 2BC vector. So first part proved. Now class 12, in the second part we have to prove that or show that AC minus BD equals to 2AB vector. Now what I am doing, I am subtracting equation 1 and equation 2. That is why I have written subtracting equation 1 and 2. When you subtract AC vector minus BD vector in RHS, LHS and RHS, you have to subtract AB vector plus BC minus BC vector plus CD vector. When you will open the bracket, minus BC vector will come and minus plus minus CD vector will come. So these two will cancel out. AB vector minus CD vector, you have to prove 2 AB vector, means in place of CD you have to write something. Now by seeing this diagram, AB and CD, where is AB? AB is this and CD is this. Okay, so you know that they will go opposite. It means that CD is equals to minus AB vector. Okay, I told you. So in place of CD we can write minus AB vector, minus minus plus. So AB vector plus AB vector will give you 2AB vector. So AC vector minus BD vector equals to 2AB vector. This one also. Okay. Complete this one. Class 12C, now answer question number 1. It is written, if A vector equals to 2I cap plus 4J cap minus 4K cap, B vector equals to minus 5I cap plus 4J cap plus 2K cap, and C vector equals to 3I cap minus 3J cap minus 2K cap, then find the magnitude of the vector A vector plus B vector plus 2C vector and a unit vector in the direction of this vector. It's very easy to have done this type of question. Only in this one you have A, B, C, 3 things. So A is given this, B is given that, and C is given that. You have to find A vector plus B vector plus 2C vector because they are telling you to find magnitude of A vector plus B vector plus 2C vector and unit vector of A vector plus B vector plus 2C vector. So A vector is 2I cap plus 4J cap minus 4K cap. B vector is this and C vector with C2 will multiply. That is why we will the bracket. When you will open, you will get this much. Okay. So 2I cap plus 5J cap plus 2I cap plus minus 5I cap plus 6I cap, you will get 3I cap. 4J cap plus 4J cap minus 6J cap, you will get plus 2J cap. Minus 4K cap plus 2K cap minus 4K cap, you will get minus 6K cap. They are telling you to magnitude. I told you last day that magnitude is nothing but module. Okay, means modulus. Mod we have to find. So mod equals to A vector plus B vector plus 2C vector. A vector with A vector, what is the scalar component? 3, so 3 square, plus with B vector, what is the scalar component? 2, so 2 square, plus with C vector, with 2C vector, what is the scalar component? Minus 6, so minus 6. So 3 square will give you 9, 2 square will give you 4, minus 6 square will give you 36. When you will add, you will get root over 49 equals to 7. So magnitude you got 7. Now unit vector is vector of A plus B plus 2C by mod of A plus B plus 2C. So vector you got 3I cap plus 2J cap minus 6K cap and mod is 7. Okay. So this one is your answer and this one is your magnitude. Okay. Complete this one. Now class 12, see long answer question number 3. It is given. Find the unit vector in the direction parallel to the sum of the vectors A vector this and B vector this. Find also the direction cosine of this vector. Okay, so in this one you have to find unit vector and direction cosine. So A vector is given 2I cap plus 4j cap minus 4 5k cap, and B vector is given I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. They are trying to sum up that one, means add that one. So when we are adding, we are getting 3I cap plus 6j cap minus 2k cap. Mod of A vector plus B vector, you will get root over 3x scalar component of I, scalar component of j, and scalar component of k, means 3 square plus 6 square minus 2 square. You will get root over 49, it means 7. Okay. Now unit vector is, note that unit vector is A vector plus B vector by mod of A vector plus B vector. So A vector, B vector, you got 3I minus plus 6j minus 2k. So that is why I am writing. And mod you got 7. So that is why I am writing 7. Now direction cosine means cos alpha. That is why I am writing direction cosine cos alpha along OX direction, along OY, and along OZ. So when you will see OX, what is the scalar component? 3. So 3 by 7 because it is the definition. Okay, that along OX, like scalar component along OX by mod of that. So scalar component of OX is 3 and mod is 7. Now again scalar component along OY. OY is J, is 6 by mod 7, comma scalar component along OZ. OZ means minus 2 by mod. Okay, complete this one. Class 12, see question number 7. It is written, the vectors A vector and B are non-collinear if P is this and Q is this. Satisfy the relation 3P plus 2Q. Find the value of 3x and y. Means P is given this and Q is given this, and they are saying that A and B vector are non-collinear if 3P plus 2Q is satisfied by the given value of P vector and Q vector. So what I have written says AB are collinear. Non-collinear, it means scalar components are equal. Whenever they will be non-collinear, it means scalar component will be equal. So 3P equals to 2P. So I am writing 3 in place of 3. I am writing x plus 4y A vector plus 2x plus y plus 1 B vector. Then 2Q, I am writing 2 in place of 2. I am writing minus 2x plus y plus 2 plus 2x minus 3y minus 1. The scalar component are equal. It means this 3x plus 4y will equal to 2 minus 2x plus y plus 2. That is why I am equalizing this one, and from here I am finding equation 1, 7x plus 10y equals to 4. Okay. Now same, this 3 will multiply with this also because this 3 is for both this and this. So this 3 will multiply with this. So 3 2x plus y plus 1 equals to, this 2 will again multiply with this 2 2x minus 3y minus 1. Again we will get equation 2. Now when you will see, to equalize equation x, you have to multiply with 2 and there 7. So after equalizing you are getting 14x. I am writing this part. This one I am getting. After changing, cancel out, minus 43. Here also minus, this one will be plus. Here it is minus, so this one will become plus. It means you will get 43. Here it is y. It means y value you will get how much? Minus 1. Now put it in equation 2 or 1. 1 is 7x plus 10y equals to 4. Put it here. 7x plus 10 into minus 1 equals to 4. 7x equals to 14. X equals to 2. Okay. So x value you are getting 2 and y value you are getting -1. Okay, copy this one. Class 12. This is your homework. Now answer 19, 20, 12 and 19. And it is same as example 16, same as example 17 and same as example 21. And by tomorrow you will submit your homework in the given email ID nilpa.sma@outlook.com, and if you have any query, you will ask me in the given email ID. Okay, thank you.